keep getting money, gonna keep making these niggas.
First nigga with the hatchback, I'm a trendsetter. Trendsetter.
What's going on, everybody? Trendsetter TV, it's your boy Solo, aka Jones. It's about 80 degrees. I'm hoodied up. Hey, this hoodie tough. This is tough. Let's go. But I just want to give some quick motivational words for y'all because I think that this is important. And some of the things that happen is some of us had a messed up life. We grew up in a situation maybe where we didn't have both parents. Some of us grew up in the foster care system. Some of us grew up in single mother households. Some of us grew up in poverty, disenfranchised, scrutinized, ostracized, criticized. And a lot of that causes trauma. A lot of that causes pain. And sometimes that pain, you can use that to propel you towards success. But sometimes that pain also in the past can weigh you down. And what happens is when you always think about the past and let it weigh you down, you're giving power to the past. You're giving power to the person who hurt you. You're giving power to your dad for not being in your life. And I'm just using these as examples. Or you're giving pain to your ex-girlfriend or your ex-wife, cheating on you, divorcing you. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't hurt you. But what I'm saying is for you to be able to move forward, for you to be able to get to the next level, you're going to have to learn how to forgive and really move on. A lot of people don't realize it, but if you hold on to the past all the time, then you walking around with the victim mentality. And if you walk around as a victim, how can you be victorious? Look, I'm not saying that you got to be friends with your dad if he walked out, or your ex-wife or girlfriend or people who bullied you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you got to make peace with yourself first because it's not your fault, right? But you have to go through that because it has to make you stronger sometimes. You may look at it and say, God, why me? Why did I have to go through this? Why is it that I'm dealing with these issues? But you have to go through that process to let it refine you. See, another thing is everybody wants to be at the finish line, right? Everybody wants to be successful. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, nobody wants to grind. There's a reason why, I'm working out every day. I'm doing 5 miles every day. I'm lifting weights because it's the grind that refines. Let me say it again. It's the grind that refines. You see, when you go through that journey, it builds character. I always say that, right? Steel sharpens steel, and it makes you stronger. 6 months ago, I couldn't do no 5 miles. It's too fat. I'm still big, but come on. And so you got to understand that in the process to become better, it's the journey that really is the process. See, a lot of people want to be at the end, but it's the journey. And the journey is the part that really, it's always going to be a journey because even when you get to that level that you want to be at, then you want to get to another level. It's kind of like Goku and Dragon Ball Z. He got to Super Saiyan 1. Did he quit then? No. Went to Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Ultra Instinct, and beyond. A lot of people want to be successful right away. And because everybody wants to be at the finish line, people are impatient. And sometimes that patience is virtue, but the impatience is you not being patient is you not understanding that it's part of the journey. It sucks. Trust me, I get it. It sucks. I'm there right now. You feel me? But I understand that for me to be better, patience is virtue. I have to go through it. You feel me? Because sometimes it's not about, I'm not getting it right away, this and that. Sometimes it's about the fact that you have to go through some growth. Look, guys, if success was easy, like the saying goes, if it was easy, everybody would do it. And another thing is, stop comparing your journey to somebody else's. Life isn't fair. Let me say this again. Life isn't fair. Some people had 2 parents in their household. Some people grew up privileged. Some people grew up in a better part of town. Life isn't fair. But there comes a point in your life where you are a certain age, you got to stop blaming certain circumstances and look at it and say, okay, this happened, but how can I use that to be better? How can I use that to propel me? You know, it's tough. You know, like you look at the crypto, for example, it was jumping up. I was getting excited, like, yay. And then the news came that Amazon says, oh, no, we're not getting into crypto. But we already know that's fake because JP Morgan did the same thing where, you know, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, said that Bitcoin was trash. And guess what? Now JP Morgan is in crypto. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that your journey is different than other people's. I can appreciate other people's success. I look at other people's success and I let it motivate me. I'm not thinking to myself, God, why not me? Lord, why not me? Why can't I? No. That's their journey. You don't know what they went through to get that. You don't know what they had to go through to get that. You just see them where they're at right now. You don't know the hours behind the scenes that they had to grind. The hours behind the scenes where they had to stay up till 5 a.m. in the morning or they got up at 3 a.m. in the morning. You don't see that. A lot of y'all don't see that. It's a journey. It's a process. Everybody's journey is different. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, man. It's your boy Jones. You know, stay blessed. Recognize that, yeah, you know what? We all have a different journey. Everybody's path is different to success because your goal might be different. But you got to understand what is it really that you want to achieve? And you got to really sit down and look at things that you can work on. I do this. You know, it's easy. You can always say, God, why me, and cry and pray. It's cool, but you know what? At the end of the day, that happened. And then you got to learn from it and then use that negativity and then let it propel you. Because if you don't forgive what happened, it's always going to weigh you down. Now, some people are going to say, well, man, Solo, something messed up happened to me. You know, I went through this or that. Okay, I understand that. But just recognize that when you are still angry, you're giving power to the person or that situation. And that's why you're not able to move forward, because you're still stuck in the past. Anyway, it's your boy Jones. I'm out. God bless y'all. Peace.
Dom DeMarco.